women over the course of 13 years. Only one woman was not sexually abused as a little girl or raped as a young woman. For most of these women, home is a very scary place, a place they have fled. Shelters are ironically the first places many of them ever find safety, protection, or comfort. This is a woman's story as she told it. What isn't in the story is the fact that this woman met another woman in a shelter, and they fell in love. And through their love, they both got out of the shelter system. The little Coochie Snorcher that could.
Memory. December 1965. 5 years old. My mama tells me in a scary, loud, life-threatening voice to stop scratching my Coochie Snorcher. I become terrified that I've scratched it off down there. I do not touch myself again, even in the bath. I'm afraid of the water getting in, filling me up so I explode. I put Band-Aids over my Coochie Snorcher to cover the hole. But they fall off in the water. I imagine a stopper, a bathtub plug there, to prevent things from entering me. I sleep with 3 pairs of Happy Heart pattern cotton underpants underneath my snap-on pajamas. I still want to touch sometimes, but I don't. 7 years old, Edgar Montaigne, who is 10, gets angry at me and punches me with all his might between my legs. It feels like he breaks my entire self. I limp home. I can't pee. My mom asks me what's wrong with my Coochie Snorcher, and when I tell her what Edgar did to me, she yells at me and she says, "Never let anyone touch me down there again." I try to explain to her that he didn't touch it, Mom. He punched it. 9 years old. I play on the bed, bouncing and falling, and I impale my Coochie Snorcher on the bedpost. I make a high-pitched screaming noise that comes straight from my Coochie Snorcher's mouth. I get taken to the hospital, and they sew it up down there where it's been torn apart. I'm at my father's house, and he's having a party upstairs. Everyone's drinking. I'm playing alone in the basement, and I'm trying on my new cotton white bra and panties that my father's girlfriend gave me. Suddenly, my father's best friend, a big man Alfred, comes up from behind me and pulls my new underpants down and sticks his big hard penis into me. I scream. I kick. I try to fight him off, but he already gets in. My father's there, and then he has a gun, and there's a loud, horrible noise, and then there's blood all over Alfred, all over me. So much blood. I'm sure my Coochie Snorcher is finally falling out. Alfred is paralyzed for life, and my mama doesn't let me see my father for 7 years. 13 years old. My Coochie Snorcher is a very bad place. A place of pain, nastiness, punching, invasion, and blood. It's a site for mishaps, a bad luck zone. I imagine a freeway between my legs, and I am traveling, going far away from here. 16 years old. There's this gorgeous 24-year-old woman in our neighborhood, and I stare at her all the time. One day she invites me into her car. She asks me if I like to kiss boys. I tell her I do not like to do that. She says she wants to show me something, and she leans over and she kisses me so softly on the lips, with her lips. Then puts her tongue in my mouth. Wow. She asks me if I want to come over to her house, and then she kisses me again, tells me to relax, to feel it, to let her tongues feel it. She asks my mom if I can spend the night, and my mother's delighted that such a beautiful, successful woman has taken an interest in me. I'm scared and I can't wait. Her apartment's fantastic. She's got it all hooked up. It's the 70s, the beads, the fluffy pillows, the mood lights. I decide right there that I want to grow up and be a secretary just like her. She makes a vodka for herself, and then she asks me what I want to drink. I say the same thing she's drinking, and she says my mom probably wouldn't like me drinking vodka. I say she probably wouldn't like me kissing girls either, and a pretty lady fixes me a drink. Then she changes into this chocolate satin teddy. She's so beautiful. I always thought bulldaggers were ugly. I say, "You look great." And she says, "So do you." I say, "But I only have this white cotton bra and panties." Then she dresses me, slowly, in another satin teddy. It's lavender like the first soft days of spring. The alcohol has gone to my head and I'm loose and ready. There's a picture over her bed of a naked black woman in a huge afro. She gently and slowly lays me out on the bed, and just our bodies touching makes me come. Then she does everything to me and my Coochie Snorcher that I always thought was nasty before. And wow, I'm so hot, so wild. She says, "Your vagina, untouched by man, smells so nice, so fresh. Wish I could keep it that way." I get crazy and wild, and then the phone rings, and of course it's my mama. I'm sure she knows. She catches me at everything. I'm breathing so heavy, and I'm trying to act normal, and when I get on the phone, she asks me, "What's wrong with you? Have you been running?" And I say, "No, Mama, just exercising." Then she tells the beautiful secretary to make sure I'm not around any boys, and she tells her, "Trust me, there are no boys around here." Afterwards, the gorgeous lady teaches me everything about my Coochie Snorcher. She makes me play with myself in front of her, and she teaches me all the different ways to give myself pleasure. She's very thorough. She tells me to always know how to give myself pleasure, so I'll never need to rely on a man. In the morning, I'm worried I'm a butch because I've completely fallen in love with her. She laughs, but I never see her again. I realize that later she was my surprising, unexpected, and politically incorrect salvation. She transformed my sorry-ass Coochie Snorcher and raised it into a kind of hate.